free Peewee, man.
Yeah,
Free
man.
Peewee.
Peewee Longway was arrested on alleged possession of controlled substances, narcotics. I think they found it was north of 200 million. Yeah, compound fucked the city up. The compound dying was, to me, the death of the nightclub.
I feel that. I respect it. That's the biggest player move right there.
Yeah.
But it's like, where is this confirmation and confidence coming from that this is what's going to happen?
Well, the internet. I'm so tired of Complex. I think it's some bullshit.
They worded it like best rappers. Should have worded it like my boy Wayno said, like hottest rappers.
Well, the current big three, of course, Kendrick, Cole, Dot.
I don't know if you can still say that. Knowing him this entire ride.
Yo.
Now that's a boss.
That's a
Knowing him this entire ride.
And then you double back on it too. No, fuck. Come on, hey, yo, that was wild. What's good, people? It's your boy, Way More Fly Than You, man. This is the Audio Dope Podcast, episode 8. Again, I'm your boy, Way More Fly Than You. Thank y'all for tuning in alongside my player partner.
Yo, it's Justin.
And our guys are back.
Yes, sir.
We had to.
Yeah, what's up, fellas? How y'all doing, man?
I'm good, man. Joe, what's up?
I'm cooling.
For those that missed, what that was, episode 3?
Nah, 6.
I thought it was 6.
Yeah, it was 6.
It was 6. For those that missed episode 6, could you gentlemen introduce yourselves again for the people that may not know who you are?
Royce Monroe, general manager at Generation Now.
Willie Joe, head of NR Generation Now.
Thank you. How y'all been, man? How your week going?
Man, it's been eventful. You know what's crazy? It's been picking up for us in the fourth quarter, man. As a label, we got a lot of things coming on this side of the year and for the top of the year. So we just been working and putting it all together.
Is fourth quarter the most important quarter of the year for a label?
I guess it depends on like how you playing it, but I feel like all the quarters are important.
Correct. I'm gonna say it normally slows down in the fourth quarter, but for some reason this year it is not that way for us. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot that we are putting together, and it's gonna be exciting times as we move into the rest of this year and the top of next year.
Y'all powering through that good old industry shutdown in the fourth quarter.
I mean, we read what's online and whatnot, but that ain't got nothing to do with us. We good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel it.
No, I ain't talking about that.
Oh,
I mean, we'll get to that.
Yeah,
but
okay.
I'm
We
talking
gonna get to that.
Yeah, we definitely gonna get to it.
But nah, I'm talking about how the industry shut down.
Well, you know what it is. You got to have all your plans turned in and ready to go because execution dates don't shut down. But if you think you finna create a whole plan when people about to go out of town, that ain't happening. You know what I'm saying?
Can you playlist this? No, I'm on vacation.
You know what I'm saying? Now we had that in before November got to cracking. Oh, you was good. You feel what I'm saying? People automated, set it up. You feel me? Good money.
Okay.
Fact.
We so we're instituting a new segment of the show, right? So it's called New Dope. So it's basically you all kind of just telling the world like something a new song, a new track that you discovered this week that you've been kind of rocking with. So we'll start with you guys. Anything new, new song. It could be an album. It could be a song. It could be a video. Anything that's new that a lot of people may not be talking about, but it's something that you know what I'm saying. You checked out and you thought it was dope.
Let me see. I gotta go to my thing because I'm listening to a lot of people's stuff. Let me see. Hold on.
I know why they looking. I just, throw mines out there. Like definitely since like we last met, I love the Doechii project. Definitely want to shout that shit out. Shout out to the crib, goddamn Tampa fucking Bay.
I did not know she was from fucking Tampa. I just found this out this week. So that's what's up.
I seen the bucket hat when it was like Tampa Bay veteran, and I was just like, where he get this hat from?
Yeah, man. Gotta represent the crib. So yeah, shout out to Doechii. And Leon Thomas, I like his new record too. Mutt. That's like one of my favorite songs this year.
That's
honestly.
the best R&B song out.
That Mutt record,
Mutt.
that shit is so crazy.
And he about to be out here too.
Yeah, he on like 2 tours because I think he touring with Blast.
Yeah, you're right.
So shout out to Leon, man.
He opening for Blast?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, that's gonna be dope. It's a single I like the boy, what's his name? Eddie Valero.
Oh, Valero, he hard.
Yeah, he got a song called I Know That. I like the way he riding that thing.
Okay.
And I'm still on that Isaiah Falls. That's my favorite album still.
No, for sure. I really been stuck on this freestyle. It's from a cat named Southside Vic.
Okay.
It was on the radar, and it was just refreshing just to hear somebody who rapping where it's no type of lifestyle. It was like skill set, you know what I'm saying? Like someone that can kind of give you the feeling that, you know, a J. Cole or somebody would give you, but it's not so traditional in a sense, even though he's saying something. So
Okay.
it's on DSP. You gotta check that out. I've been annoying Joe with it. I've been playing it hella times in the office.
I stumbled across I'm gonna just go real commercial. I'm a street rap guy, so it was Meek. It was called Boys in the Hood. Meek. It was Meek, Jim Jones, Roddy Rebel, and Joel Santana sounds terrible right now. Wow. Like in the past, 17? When I Can't Feel My Face came out? 2007?
Christ, that was a long time ago.
That was 2007. So in 17 years, he has not gotten better. But Meek killed it. He opened the track up. Roddy Rebel. I'm not a huge Roddy Rebel fan, but he did decent. And Jimmy sound crisp and fresh. Like it was Joel's that stunk up the joint, but I still like it. It's called Boys in the Hood.
You know, that's definitely a conversation to be had. Is like what Joel's was on track to be versus where he's at, because he really was supposed to be like.
I'm so disappointed.
The guy.
I'm so disappointed. And if you listen to it, it sound like 2008. Like the references, the punches, the flow that he using, it's no growth there whatsoever. And
I mean, but did he ever get a chance to grow in the game? Like
he did.
He was the youngest one out the crew.
I mean, he was, but
iron sharpens iron. So if everybody in your crew growing, why you not?
But all them irons was cutting different things. Like they was on their own little path. Like,
well, look what Jim did. Like, and if you look at Joel's career, he stayed close to Jim mostly. Like everybody else kind of dismantled. Cam went his way. You know what I'm saying? Freaky Ziggy never was really rapping like that. But for the most part, Joel stayed close to Jim. So if Jim got better, why isn't Joel?
Jim learned how to put them records together.
So why aren't you learning how to put them records together?
But listen, that's the thing though. It's like you could be a talented rapper, but that don't mean you know how to put records together. You could have been a part of great records.
Yes.
But when it comes to you putting records together, because let's be clear, like just like we said, it's no lyrical spherical. Like Jim, not lyrical spherical.
Not
lyrical,
at all.
But it's real and it's song formatted,
right?
And it's jamming. You know what I'm saying?
So if Jim Jones, I'm sorry, if Joel Santana is signed to Generation Now, what are you telling him? Because you got Jim Jones, who just like you just said, he learned the format, he learned the formula of putting records together. Jim never been a slouch in picking production. He got the voice, he got the ad libs, he got the cadence, all of that good stuff. So
and he know how to play the relationship.
Absolutely,
greatly.
I would tell Joel Santana the same thing I would tell BG. I would tell him to don't shy away from your catalog. And if you are going to put out new music, well, first of all, I'm not mad at Joel's putting out new music. I will be mad at BG dropping new music. Let me just say that. But
I'm with you. I'm with you.
If Joel's take a piece out of like the Locks or you know certain people like that's in his generation that's still strive. Freeway has a great project.
Oh my God.
That's a great.
It's in my library.
That's a great person for him to look at.
Oh my God, that's a great album.
Really fire.
It is.
So if he would, you know, like Freeway is doing, make music that cater to his generation, that's talking about subjects that people his age or even older can relate to, and then just travel the world with the catalog.
That's it.
He'll be all right. He'll look fresh to us. But if he trying to compete with Young Boy and fucking Lil Baby and them,
he gonna lose every time.
You're dead, daddy.
Nah, straight up. No, for real. No, that's a great comparison because Freeway he sounds current.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And his subject matter, I mean, the nigga done lost his dad, his daughter, his son, and I think somebody else in like a span of like 3 years. So like a lot of his music is touching on like just eating healthy and losing loved ones.
His music been like that.
Yeah.
Though. You feel me? We still hustle when the sun come up. Crack a 40 when the sun go down.
Yes.
It's a cold winter.
Oh my God.
Y'all boys better bundle up. What? That's what I'm saying. So it's like, it's the difference between like, not saying commercial, but when it's like there's a certain commercial validity to the music, there's that. But then it's like, when it's like poetic things that live on, it's like a Lauryn Hill vibe. Like, even if Freeway don't drop no new music, you think ain't nobody gonna book that man to perform them records? That man's a
Bro,
legend.
Usher just brought that nigga out in Philly.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, that's an anthem, like for life.
He was at One Music last year.
Legacy music.
Yeah.
So
y'all heard the Kendrick record?
yeah, yeah.
Thoughts?
On fire, the king of music, man, king of rap.
I love the mindset. I love the mindset, and it's really like that. Atlanta's like that right now. There's no. I was just talking about this with somebody that's in the nightlife, and they was like, back in the day, it used to be like a certain night for a certain spot. You might have another spot that might try to compete with that spot, but it's a main spot that you're supposed to be at.
That owns that night.
Owns that night. Now it's just whatever. If it's the pandemic, it's whatever's open, but a lot of things are starting to die out. But anyway, I've digressed.
Yeah, Compound fucked the city up. Straight up. Like, when the Compound dying was, to me, the death of the nightclub. Because once Compound died, then Gold Room died, then man, the Gold Room was that place.
When I moved
Gold Room kept getting plastic surgery. Like Gold Room was shut down.
The whole area.
Gold
Room, Tullet Grooves, Wet Willies, all that around
all
there.
of that. It just started crumbling.
Nigga used to be at Gold Room on Friday and Sweet Lounge on Saturday, bro. Like, religiously, that shit.
I love Sweet Lounge, but sometimes that staircase to the top be messing you.
If you're not sober.
Yeah, if you're not sober,
it's messing you.
I done seen a mini goddamn.
Especially if you're not sober. For
Compound movie, like
Yeah.
That's the only club I've seen that's like designed. That was designed for sections.
Absolutely.
Like in the original part, not when they started cutting things off and you had to walk through that courtyard and everything. But like in the original part when it was all inside.
Yep.
It's too many sections. Like
It was all sections. You couldn't if you wasn't in the section, you weren't comfortable.
what?
But yeah, you so Teddy, let's start with you. What you think about the Kendrick record, man?
I mean, I like the record. It's not like super replay value for me, but I love like what he's doing with the record. And my thing about it is, it's not so much like a dig. I didn't like the fact that people took it as like a dig at Drake, as more so it was a conversation on the culture as a whole and music.
And where we are.
I thought it was very like on point that Nas gave him a cosign, because I think that his like "Watch the Party Die" is very like parallel to Nas's "Hip Hop is Dead" moment.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you think about it, so that's. What he's saying is spot on to me, with the culture, as far as like what they're talking about, contextually. But I mean, I also say this too, because Charlamagne brought it up, and I thought that was very true. You can't take on the task of thinking that you're going to change what's taking place in music. I think that Kendrick is the king of this shit right now. He is like the bar, but at the same time, like Nas, as great as he was when he made Hip Hop is Dead, nothing changed after that. The same thing is going to be with the Kendrick moment. Like, he put this record out. He's calling to task the culture, but it's like, don't take that as like a personal, like task. It's not going to change at the end of the day.
I will say Nas saying hip hop is dead woke a lot of people up, because before that we hadn't heard that statement before, and it was more of an insult than anything. So it made guys rap better. So to your point, I mean, it did change something. It made everybody step their game up. Because a lot of people started rapping for real after that. They started making better songs. They started making better music. And it's the same thing when Jay-Z and the death of auto-tune.
And that's what I was going to say. I feel like at that point when Nas was saying hip hop is dead, it was really where hip hop was at a moment of like innovation and transition, where it was incorporating it. This is stemming off the auto-tune thing and just everything that was being ushered in from even like a Soulja Boy type of thing and all that good stuff. So it's kind of like perspective in a sense, because hip hop didn't die.
Correct.
Nah.
It actually got bigger.
Yep.
You know what I'm talking about? 50 years of hip hop, you know what I'm saying? And now we talking about Future.
Yeah. Straight up. Future is on the way.
Yeah, I think that record was definitely dope. He had a similar flow as he had on the I don't know which one it was.
It was 616.
616 had a similar flow on there. My question to y'all is: would y'all rather was this the right chessboard play of I'm the best out like after the battle because it's the first song from after the battle dies down. Would you rather seen like him continuing how he had the snippet in front of Not Like Us, like on some new music, West Coast Run features for everybody, or do you think this is the best?
I loved it as like the record. I get it, bam. But at this point, because Kendrick don't play the snippet game, I don't want nothing more than woke up looking for the broccoli. I don't want nothing more than that snippet at this point in time. Mm-hmm. But the thing is like, because they were talking about that too, the window between now and the Super Bowl is so long.
Yeah.
How does he, because he can't really, let me not say can't, because Kendrick does what the fuck he wants to do.
Correct.
But I feel like and even label heads, like think about it, right? Should he release an album prior to the Super Bowl?
No.
Or during the Super Bowl like Usher did? You know, and if he releases it during the Super Bowl or the week of the Super Bowl, what do you do in this time between now and the Super Bowl?
Dang, Usher album came out
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl
or
Super
like
Bowl
the day before, like, yeah.
How you
but
feel
did it perform well?
Yeah, I was just about to say, did it work?
I
don't think nobody remembers.
It's a difference, bro.
In what way?
Because Usher is a legacy act, bro.
But the album is very forgettable.
No, but it's going to make a difference regardless.
What's the title of the album?
Coming Home.
That's the name of the album?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's so in the space that Kendrick is in now, I don't think he needs to release anything else. I say he dropped the album right after the Super Bowl over. Literally. Like when the clock hit 000, boom, hit the button to release the album, and the world gonna go in a frenzy. Because right now he's already killed the biggest artist in the world, lyrically. He's released another track.
Hold up, that contradicts what you said last time.
No,
Right?
No, it don't. No, it don't.
Killed him lyrically. When the beat was 85% of the song, sir. That's what you said.
But he still killed the biggest artist in the game. That's a fair point.
15%. All right.
Yeah, for sure. And so right now, I think he's doing exactly what he's been doing. He drops sporadically. He'll shake the music game up or whatever, and then he go back into his honeycomb.
But peep though, let me tell you what he's doing. I don't think nobody peeping, right? So all the attention that people are normally giving like social media and all the fluff stuff or whatever, right? He got involved in the beef. Now he got attention, right? Not only does he have attention, but he has attention to where you're going to listen to his words.
Yeah.
You feel me? So you're going to dissect and scrutinize everything that he says. So he's giving you the mindset that he wants you to have.
Right.
Just because he knows that you're listening. Now, he could be doing this same thing in a moment where you don't even care and you're just listening to it for its overarching sonics or whatever. But now that you're actually listening to him
what
speak,
he's saying, yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's putting a new mindset. And the difference between this and hip hop is there is I feel like the culture is at a space where they thirst for information and the game and the understanding of like what's going on or what's real. Because at this point, partying, like we've been doing that for so long, it's, you know what I'm saying, it turned into a junkie competition.
For sure.
Oh my
God.
yeah.
Absolutely. with that, what you just said, now that we have the Super Bowl on our heels, we all know the announcement of K-Dot getting the Super Bowl performance. How do we feel about that? Do we think Wayne was slighted? What's your thoughts on that?
Me?
Anybody?
Kendrick for sure deserve it. I think social media is fucking up the play because he was already planning to bring Wayne out and Wayne was gonna bring Drake out and they was finna squash the whole thing. So he really fucked up the play.
You really believe that? Because I'm like, I'm hearing more people say that, like that's the thing, and it's like I feel that, I respect it. That's the biggest player move right there.
Yeah.
But it's like, where is this confirmation and confidence coming from that this is what's going to happen?
Well, the internet.
Yeah, I don't think it's a confirmation thing, but I do think that Wayne was already on his part of his thing, and I think Wayne is gonna, be on some, make this right with bro.
For sure.
So this is my thing. Why would Drake agree to that?
Because he got his ass whooped.
Oh, well, you're right, because he didn't turn down the Super Bowl plenty of times. So it ain't like he ain't nobody that can't be on the Super
And then
Bowl.
where's the confirmation in that rumor too?
What?
That he didn't turn the Super Bowl down 4 or 5 times.
It's mixed. There are mixed stories.
Yeah.
You got the NFL side saying that he never was offered. And then you got Elliott Wilson and Maul saying that he got offered the Super Bowl 4 times and he turned it down.
So if he's never been offered, I think he would do it for it. At the end of the day, it's nothing bigger than that. The whole world.
So I can't see. But isn't that accepting the fact that he got beat though?
I what I thought about. If he did do it, the stipulation would definitely be you can't do not like us.
Yeah, there's no way.
Drake was a part of.
There's no way. So yeah, it's just too many dominoes.
Yeah.
Like there's no way that Wayne would do it without the piecing up of Drake, and there's no way that Drake steps on that stage if they do not like us, and he's not going to not do not like us at the Super Bowl.
That's why he's there.
You don't like so if given the opportunity, you don't think Wayne would hit that stage without Drake?
Absolutely.
I think he would.
Absolutely.
I think that Wayne was always a part of it. I'm just like you. I feel like social media fucked, like social media and Wayne even running to social media fucked all this shit up, bro. Wayne, there's no way that Lil Wayne was not going to come out at the Super Bowl with Kendrick.
By the way, there's definitely a way that Lil Wayne would come out of the Super Bowl with Kendrick, bro. Like that show is so mapped.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like it's not like And Friends where it can just be like, little baby, you pulled up, come on.
No, it's not. Yeah.
But Lil Wayne is a special guest that will get approved.
Yeah, he's
like,
a rock star for
it's
sure.
the same way.
Dr. Dre brought Mary J. Blige. Like if you're gonna be doing that, you might as well get
like
on
when they were in
Eminem.
Atlanta, how they brought out Big Boy just to do a half a verse. I like the way you move because it's Atlanta.
Yeah,
like
if you big enough, they approving that.
Yeah,
for sure. And Wayne definitely is big enough.
So we saying today on this side of the year that Kendrick Lamar is bringing out Wayne, and the beef is gonna be squashed.
I don't know if the beef
saying
gonna be squashed, but Wayne definitely coming out on that stage.
Yeah, Wayne coming out.
I believe he's coming out on the stage.
I want Drake to come out, but then I thought about it. He can't do not like us, and we need not like us.
What?
And how you gonna do that with Wayne? That's crazy.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
So let's look at it like this: What if K Dot does do not like us, and
He's
Drake
going
comes
to
out
do
and
not
Drake
like us.
comes
What are
out?
we talking about?
What are he hiding from? What is he hiding from? Like the record is still number 10 on Billboard. You can't run from it. You might well embrace it.
Imagine you in the stadium and you got a whole stadium and people at home. Say Drake. You feel what I'm talking about?
Wherever he goes, they play it. They beating up DJs for playing it when he in the club. Like, come on, like you can't run from that record. You just can't run from it.
You know, you are singing a very different tune from episode 6. You know what I'm saying? Like, the support that you're giving the record right now. Because you ain't saying nothing about the beat. This is about the song that you're talking about.
That is
you
the
feel
entire,
me?
The beat is the song.
See, here you go.
The beat is the song.
Whoa.
What you want me to say?
The beat making all this cultural impact. Yeah. Drake has a problem with the beat. No,
he got a problem with the lyrics for sure. But that still don't change how I felt about the lyrics. It doesn't. I just understand.
Saying, you sound
I just understand the impact of the record. Like I always have. I have.
That's one impactful beat. That's an 85% beat.
It's mustard on the beat.
15% lyric. Them 15%.
Mustard on the.
They waited.
Y'all know who I am, right? Mustard on the beat, ho. All right, Drake's not coming out.
I don't believe so. Mm-hmm. It's like admitting defeat.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's admitting defeat, bro.
What's wrong with that though?
Oh, but then again, what's the difference between him going back and forth with Kanye and then doing that benefit concert?
That's all they done took pictures with Tay Prince in the middle.
The difference is like there's two differences. Like his dad told him he had to do it, and then secondarily, like we have to speak. We have
That's
to.
A new one.
Secondary.
So and then you have to speak to the fact of like just the fanned out homage Drake has for Kanye West. When Kanye performed at the Coliseum, like when Drake finished his set and Kanye went up there, there's a video clip I vividly remember of Drake like singing and damn near crying Kanye's words, bro. It's not the same with him and Kendrick. They hate each other. But Drake towards Kanye, like there's a long history of artists that like made Drake. Like some of my favorites, Fontaine, there is no Drake without Fontaine. So it's like, bro, like all these niggas that he grew up mimicking, loving, fanning out over, of course he'll piece up and do that shit for him. And, you know, with his dad telling him to do it, but he's not going to do that shit with Kendrick.
Do we really know if they hate each other?
You know, y'all are outspoken because some of these things y'all be coming up like, do they hate each other? You feel
do they? I'm just asking. Like, do they really hate each other? Like, let's really think about it.
I don't think so. I don't
think so either.
I feel like Kendrick sees Drake as an opportunity to prove a point.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
And I feel like Drake respects the game enough, even though he's still like, he a man, he got an ego and whatnot, but he respects the game enough to understand what it is in this particular scenario. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
I agree.
I just feel like it's been too long for us to even assume that there isn't like a disdain between the two. This is not just 2024. Like there are years of documented jabs, subs, like
but it can't. But they finally had
where
to
they
fight,
just
though.
don't care for each other.
Right.
It's like imagine seeing somebody at the club every weekend, but y'all on the other side of the section, and so y'all never, you know what I'm talking about? And then one weekend y'all in the parking lot at the same time, parked next to each other, and it's up. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing with them. It's up. Like it's the
perfect opportunity. Like
but they did it. You know what I'm saying? Like they aired it all the way out. So it's like,
So what else is there?
just like in gang culture, like once you know what I'm saying,
squabble up.
once you squabble up, it's like y'all should be good now.
Yeah, should
you know
be.
what I'm saying? And it's again, it's culture, it's art.
Yeah,
right.
You feel me? It should be friendly competition. Like
No, it should be, but I don't think that Drake represents a friendly squabble up. Drake represents to Kendrick everything he does not like about the culture. And if you really listen to each and every single one of those disses that came out this year, he literally broke down to the different things of why I hate this, I hate that.
Yeah.
Like those aren't just bars. No, like these are things that he not only dislikes about Drake, he dislikes about the culture, and he dislikes about the fucking fans that accept this shit of Drake.
True.
guess what? The fans dislike it too, though.
And they press play on it.
But they
It's like-
they programmed to like it. See, but this is also a testament to like it need more. Like I feel Kendrick's point, but to that point too, it's still a void for
Of
it.
course.
As much music that come out, it's a void of things for people to follow, and the people want. I feel like now, especially going into 2025, the people want to follow something that they can like learn from, gravitate to, and like have a moment with. So
Do we care about Wayne's response
for the Super Bowl,
at all? Yeah.
I didn't think it was necessary. I thought everybody speaking from their side, it was kind of like y'all could have probably played that different because like this is the NFL. Like this is something that's like this
Way
is
bigger than
super
y'all.
legend. Yeah, like this is super legendary. Y'all super legendary too, mind you. But at the same time, it could have been done with a little more like what's the word, couth. You know what I'm saying? A little bit more tact.
Okay, dictionary.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? We got a college degree.
Big thesaurus.
Yeah, he kind of killed himself. He too big. He really should have just let the people talk.
Do you feel like he had to say something because the other relative people close to him said something via social media?
No.
Nah.
I don't, because Wayne's whole entire career, he's leaned on, I don't listen to nobody. I live in a bubble. I don't care what the internet thinks. I make music and I listen to music. I only listen to myself. So it's a direct contradiction to everything that he said over the course of his career.
The video felt forced, to be honest with you. Like, yeah, I
didn't like it.
I took it as real, like, disingenuous. He could feel the way he felt and what he said in the video, but it just ain't come across as such because of exactly what you said.
Yeah, that's how you respond. Drop a mixtape or something like that.
Yeah, because that's what I would have expected from the greatest rapper alive, like he always says.
Right.
That's a team that's thinking they creative. Oh man, matter of fact,
We gotta go to
response.
Yeah, let's get
reading
this,
the
let's get
comments
this
too much.
content.
And that's this whole we in this new age of mental health. You know, this nigga sitting down, like this the first time I seen him in a bandana since I Need a Hot Girl. You know what I'm saying?
And this nigga said I had to gather myself.
Yeah, like
I
no,
said,
you don't
bro,
even talk like that.
it's what I'm
Fuck,
saying,
Get out of here.
bro, like-
I didn't like that.
Well, he a grown man.
Man,
He ain't just
fuck
out
that.
here rapping all day. Even he might talk regular. Even me, he got a college degree too.
Wayne has consistently said he doesn't care what people think.
But see, I ain't talking about people. I'm talking about the fact that Birdman and Nicki said something, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Those are two people that's near and dear to him, type of thing. So if they speaking with a certain angst, right, to the public, to me, him responding was to kind of clean that up because, in a sense, it could come off like they were speaking for him.
But there's so many. So I look at it like this. So many people have taken, like if you're getting defensive, so many people have taken jabs at Nicki, jabs at Birdman, jabs at Drake, and he don't say nothing. He don't say nothing about anything else. Like when Ross and Birdman was beefing, and they was beefing heavy, Wayne didn't say a word. You know what I'm saying? Like at all.
That's different. Wayne not beefing with nobody. He missed out on an opportunity that relates to his
This man
human
got
being.
two brothers beefing right in front of him. Ain't saying nothing.
He's not
Turk
saying
and
nothing.
BG.
Like, that's what I'm saying.
He missed out on the whole
the Super
Essence
Bowl,
Fest
come on.
show.
Turk and BG finna
Ain't
slap
said
each other when
nothing.
they see him. You know what I'm saying? He hasn't said a word. The only person that's been vocal has been Juvenile.
He can't take sides, man. You feel me? He the little one in that. You feel me? Them boys was older. You feel me? He Lil Wayne. You know what I'm talking about?
I think he should have stayed quiet, man. Because I mean,
think
you
the
stay
world-
quiet.
I definitely think he should have
You
stayed
stay
quiet,
quiet,
though.
and then you pop out on the stage at the Super Bowl. Everybody wins. Everybody wins.
Y'all really think he popping out? I hope he pop out.
Have you heard
The video
how
might have
Dot
messed it up,
has
but-
pronounced his affinity for Wayne?
Who?
Yeah.
K-Dot. He's definitely coming out on that stage.
And
Definitely.
it's not even that. He's just like, we all, like Kendrick's brand, Kendrick's story, we know at this point in time, like he is like a student and lover of the culture.
Correct.
So there's no way he would step on. Okay, let's say Wayne don't show up, bro. Like, I'm sure there's going to be ample New Orleans musical influence.
Wayne showing up.
Hold on. I didn't get the memo with all this Cliff Harris, all three of y'all doing with these words y'all use. I understand y'all all went to school and college and all that type of shit. But what, all three of y'all just did it 3 in a row. This nigga said quite, whatever the hell he said. He saying something start with a P. You saying some other shit. Y'all niggas crazy, man. Calm that down, man. Y'all real flail niggas in the building right now, man. Y'all crazy.
But no, he should. I don't see. I definitely see. I see Wayne coming out on stage, man. Like it's a no brainer for everybody involved. You know.
We gonna see.
Yeah, we'll see, man.
Have y'all? So you know, Atlanta native Peewee Longway.
Free Peewee, man.
Yeah,
Free
man.
Peewee.
Peewee Longway was arrested on was it possession of
Alleged.
alleged possession of controlled substances, narcotics. I think they found. I think the couple numbers was thrown around.
Oh,
but
yeah,
it was
it
was north of 200 million.
Yeah,
let's just say
let's
that.
not get into
You know, but how do we feel about that? Does it impact the state of Atlanta rap at all, if any? I'm somewhat of a fan. I just like Pee-wee's aesthetic. Like I haven't followed his career in its entirety, but I do know what he means to Atlanta. Like I'm
Listen,
not oblivious to that.
Peewee Longway is a worker, man.
Yeah.
He been here. He been doing his thing. He been keeping his head in the game and making it do what it do. But you know, times is as the more technology advance, like you can't do nothing. Like if you in the street, you got to upgrade your technology too because they got drones flying over
Yeah.
and taking care of business now.
And
And
you ain't gonna out tech the FBI.
Nah,
At
and
all.
then I ain't gonna lie. Atlanta, I feel like Atlanta got big plans. Like,
Of course.
they like, hey, we trying to be on some LA type of vibe.
Yes.
Everybody got to go. If you inside 285, clean it up.
Yeah.
That what it feel like.
But
anyway.
that's any metropolitan city though. You go to LA, you go to Chicago, you go to New York, you go to DC.
But they been did it.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
They
Like
ain't done
it's
it
like
here
it's
in the
already
city,
existed. Atlanta 2024 trying to make the shift. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, it's a lot of infrastructure happening now. You got a lot of games coming. You got FIFA coming in 2026. Like around the city, the infrastructure, it's cameras on every corner. It's everything on every corner, pretty much. Like they're really, really beefing up the infrastructure to make the city more attractive because it's growing at a rate that's unexplainable.
so
My bad.
unexplainable.
I tried to find a small word.
I saw it all on your
Well, the macroeconomic growth of Atlanta's technology
Yeah,
is
man.
just astounding. You know, but nah. I mean, I just feel like it's a part of the gentrification of the city, like
Yeah.
where it's like they trying to increase the property value and they cleaning things up. And if you attached or associated in any kind of way, you know what I'm saying, they might hem you up in a way. But
Yeah.
that don't mean somebody guilty or they did anything.
Right.
They just might have certain affiliations. You feel what I'm talking
But why
about?
wouldn't you chill? Right? Like we see what's going on in the news with Thugger in that case. Like why wouldn't you just chill when you
Who
know
said they wasn't chilling?
they wasn't. The feds they just don't pop up without reason.
If you my man,
Yes.
right? You in the game.
Right.
You going crazy.
Yep.
You got a good hustle. You feel what I'm saying? You doing shows.
I think I
you
got a
got
good
advertisement, all that. Right.
Yep.
Now, I'm attached to you, so I might get some money with you.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? But I still might be doing all other kind of stuff.
Yes, very much.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm with you though. So when they get to snapping pictures and we got bundles of cash and all other type of thing, what it looked like and what it is, you really might be all the way straight. You feel what I'm talking about?
I could understand what you were saying if we talking about state law enforcement or municipal local law
His
enforcement.
people could be going crazy.
the federal government does not come knocking on your door.
He going platinum in the streets.
Yeah, okay. He about to go platinum.
Peewee is
He about to go
platinum in the
platinum
streets,
FCI
bro.
in a minute.
Platinum in the streets.
Yeah, look, maybe I'm not street enough to talk about this particular subject because I
Listen,
do
the
pay
niggas-
I pay taxes.
The niggas' initials or whatever they call them shits is MPA, bro. It's money, pounds, and ammunition. When I saw the report, I was like,
Look,
that's a real street nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's all I gotta say about
everybody
it, bro.
got a pass, bro.
Yeah, that's
You feel me?
I ain't no judgment, ain't no thoughts. I was just like, hey.
Yeah, but free Peewee, man. You know what I'm
Definitely
saying?
free
Free
Peewee,
that nigga,
Peewee,
man.
I fuck with some of his music. I like what he represents. He's a real Atlanta nigga.
I seen him for the first time when I saw Thug for the first time.
Yeah.
On that song Loaded. And then I followed both of them. I definitely was a fan of Peewee. Blue Eminem, Lobby Boys, all that type of
He
stuff.
got a good
but
spirit.
I did always wonder why he wasn't consistent musically. And
And allegedly we
I
figured
see.
it out.
Exactly.
Y'all disrespectful, man. Y'all is disrespectful.
You can't do both. I mean, what? Because
He wasn't doing both.
Tip told Jeezy the same thing. You can't do both. You either got to rap or you either got to trap, but you can't do both. You can't do both. And I watch Peewee Longway interviews. He's in interviews.
You know, your word choice, I watched. Even
No, his interviews. Yeah, I watch Peewee Longway interviews when he's on Dirty Glove Bastards, jumped off the porch and all this.
they say he grew up a good kid.
Yeah, absolutely. But he tried to tap dance around the trap questions and is he still in the street and he'll laugh at certain stuff. It's like
I like
if
that.
I'm
Hey,
watching,
bro, you can't
No,
give
listen,
up,
but
you
if I'm watching it and I could pick up on what you're doing, what you think what the Fed's doing?
I
Like,
mean,
come
yeah,
on,
but that
bro.
just kind of ties into the culture these days, bro.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be giving yourself.
Exactly.
I mean, but that's all you would hope for everybody. I mean, they banged, what's his name? From Memphis, what's his name? They banged Shiesty on the serial number on the money from Instagram, bro.
Come on, man.
It's like, so on the flip side, I will say that, bro. Like, if you know you active in something, then why you sitting in front of cameras?
All the time. Why are you on social
That's
media?
the only thing I will say.
I mean, you can't control when God got a plan for you.
That's
You know what I'm
okay.
saying?
Hey, you went to law school?
No, listen. The pastor this past Sunday, he said, "You find out who you called to be when you go through the chaos." You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to say, like, you never know what the story is. What if his man's was going crazy, double
Could be.
platinum in the street, and that's his man's, it's his road manager or something.
Hey, we not here to say he did anything.
Hey,
right?
we not, you know, free, like I said, free
The way your
Peewee.
boys sound, it's like,
Free Peewee.
yeah, free Peewee Longway, man.
So, Complex released another. I'm so tired of Complex. They released another
Y'all outspoken,
list.
boy. Let me
20,
tell you.
20 rappers under 30. Top 20 rappers under 30. Have y'all seen it?
I seen it.
Thoughts, comments. I think it's some bullshit, to be honest.
It's definitely something missing.
They worded it like best rappers. Should have worded it like my boy Wayno said, like hottest rappers.
Yeah.
Correct.
Because that's definitely what it is. And even from that list, you gotta really bust down the criteria. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm talking
Okay,
about?
yeah,
There
okay,
you go.
yeah,
you
criteria.
see. But you gotta really break that down to really get that right. Because I ain't even being biased. 'Cause I felt Jack was too, like, number 19 is crazy.
He was too low.
That was
Absolutely.
That's crazy.
Absolutely.
Like, he did more than most of that list. So top
Pause.
five for
And
sure,
pause, I
he
thought
should
about
win.
y'all when I seen that because I'm like, it's no way in the hell he's 19.
Yeah,
And
that's crazy.
yo man, Fingernail Man is number one.
I mean, because that nigga Playboy Cardi lit,
not,
bro.
bro.
Look, we not finna go back and
my
forth
God.
about Mr. Cardi.
Listen, what-
but the list, first and foremost, to me, is invalidated because you don't have Roderick Wave on there.
Okay.
You know, hold on. Why? because I'm an avid Rod Wave supporter. I'm from Florida. That's cool. But I feel like Rod Wave's music is bigger than being considered like a rapper.
Yeah.
Because it's really like contemporary hip hop in a sense. You know what I'm saying? So I don't see Rod Wave coming up. Like if you seen Backstage, the old Rockefeller movie, right? If we backstage and we freestyling, Rod Wave not finna hop in the cypher?
No.
Yeah, but how long ago that was, bro? Like we talking in a contemporary sense. I get what you're saying.
He not a rapper like that. He's a dope musician, and he makes this man makes stadium music.
Yeah,
he doing trust falls. That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's a lot of trust. So the point is,
I just thought
that equipment got to work. What you understand me? But it's like for him to be missing off the list, I can't say that. If it's most successful hip hop, whatever, but rap, like I mean,
but there was a lot of people on that list ain't technically like rappers, bro. So then it goes back to the conversation like he said, it's the hottest hip hop artist, and yes, Rod Wave is definitely a hip hop artist and should be one of the best like regarded.
They got Central C at number 3.
That was crazy.
Yeah,
they had Central C at number 3.
I was like, I don't get that at all.
It got to be based on numbers though. It got to be based on numbers because
it can't be because then Glow will be higher.
Yeah.
And Jack would be
high, way higher, yeah.
Glow would be higher. Glow would not be number 7.
Why is Ken Carson ahead of Jack Harlow?
Sexy Red would not be in the teens.
Never mind. Yeah, I don't know what they looked at. Never mind.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
I try to be the mediator
so
on
I'll
that
read
one.
it to you. So Playboy Cardi is 1. You got Doja Cat 2. Central C is 3.
Tripping.
You got Meg Thee Stallion at 4. You got Yeet at 5. You got Lotto at 6.
Not mad.
You got Glow at 7.
Not mad.
You got Lil Yachty at 8.
Not mad.
You got Lil Baby at 9.
Not mad.
You got Chief Keef at 10. You got Vert at 11. You got
crazy.
Ken Carson at 12.
That don't make no sense.
Doechii at 13.
Weird.
V's at 14. Sexy Red 15. Then you got Young Boy 16. We got Baby Keem 17. Boss Man D-Lo 18. Jack Harlow 19. Cash Cobain at 20.
All the most successful in the end. Right there. All the most, but
so then it's not off numbers.
It got to be off social currency because let me tell you what's a milestone for V's to be on that list.
That's a big look for him.
That's a big look.
But he put in the work too, though.
I mean, Visa's hard, but he like nah.
But he's in process.
Yeah,
though.
he's
he's in process.
But he's selling out overseas. You gotta count that.
And he's on
the list with other people that's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's on a list with superstars, bro.
Yeah.
Like he is, he's getting up through there. Shouts out to V.
Yeah, no,
NLE was hot, and NLE should be on there too.
Yeah, he should.
Babyface Ray should be on there.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
it's a lot. I mean, I don't know what the metric is.
That's the thing. Like my man say, the criteria is very important because at the end of the day, is it just all social currency? Because this could have been off the last 30 days or something for whatever reason. This ain't something that's like number based. Can't be. You know what I'm talking about?
It says historically the most popular rappers in hip hop have been in their 20s. That's no longer the case. Rap music is well into middle age, and the artists who dominate the zeitgeist. It's a new word. I ain't never heard that word before.
Zeitgeist.
Zeitgeist are approaching it too.
We got a new word to learn.
Yeah, man.
New word alert.
But the top rappers in the game, of course, in their 30s, like upper 30s. Shit. K-Dot 37, Drake 37, Cole 39. Future
I mean, those
40.
are legacy acts at this point in time. I don't count.
Yeah, because again, you get that's a career that's built. Them niggas ain't just dropped.
Yeah.
10 years plus. Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know what the criteria is, but shout out to them.
Listen, let me tell you something. You know what's crazy about all this? You do it when you got a big brand, just so you can create the controversy.
Yeah.
Like you could really spin the wheel and be like, all right, who I want to do next? And it could be on your favorite station on your DSP.
Yeah.
And all them names just pop up. You're like, there we go. Let's put that out and see what people say. Because the reaction, if the list was perfect, right?
It'd be no conversation.
If it was perfect list with honorable mentions on the side, a whole other 20 of honorable mentions, you'd be like, okay, they understood what the assignment. No, they want to put out a bad product so you could just tear it apart. You know what I'm saying? Don't fall for it, brothers and sisters. The party is dead. You feel me?
The party is
So Atlantic has some roster cuts.
I don't know nothing about that.
Oh yeah. Oh okay. Yeah, niggas. Gonna
We
play
straight.
They gonna play the PC role. I see.
I'm not. I mean, you can continue with the question. My bad. I was just starting off. Letting you know,
this was something you put on the docket, Teddy. So
yeah, I because it was.
Oh, you did this in okay, purposefully. Okay.
Yeah, I just want to see like perspective, not in relation
Who
to
your company distributed by again?
We not distributed via that entity. No, we are, but at the same time, not that entity.
Okay.
But
What's
I mean,
the
just
question?
perspective with regards to like the restructures that are taking place. Because it's not just Atlantic and Warner. Like it's taking a place across the industry. So it's more so like a bird's eye conversation. What are your perspectives with regards to the restructures that are taking place?
So are we talking, when you say roster, we're talking artist roster, or
I mean, it's happening executive and artist,
okay.
right? This was more so specific to the artist, right?
Gotcha.
And then shout out Ray, because he was the one that posted this. But his conversation was more around the artists that were cut and the label partners that were cut is like more so an effort to deprioritize urban. So that's more so the conversation that I'm talking about. What do you think that's true? And if that's true, why do you think that's the play? I mean, taking place.
Urban hasn't prioritized itself. We have the biggest spotlight out of all genres, and we so focused on innovation that we don't take the creation seriously. There's very few artists taking things seriously to where when you see something that somebody takes seriously, like a Kendrick Lamar, it's such an eclectic, wow kind of thing where it's just like, you're supposed to be putting that type of effort into the game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We just loading up a drum and just shooting at the wall and seeing what's going to stick.
Is that the artist or is that the label? Or is it both?
It's a combination of everything between technology and the Me Too. And, Wallow said this on another podcast where he was like, no one know how to play their position. Like, no one know how to be just the hype man or whatever. Like, to me, to his point, it's like rappers were like, they was them guys regardless, whether they was rapping or not. They was still like a figure in the community that was like idolized in a sense.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why they felt like they could become rappers. Now it's like me and the homie, like, yeah, he got his mixtape, I got mine, but we hanging out together. It's just like, what's going on? Like, ain't nobody special? Everybody can do it. All right.
Yeah. I mean...
So, what's the question?
My bad. I went off on a tangent.
Yeah, I'm over.
Boy, so what's your perspective with the deprioritization? Oh Lord, that's another big word, right? But the deprioritization of urban with label functions.
I think with the...
Is it real or is it not a real thing? And if it is, why do you think that's the case?
Well, as far as, especially even when you say like Atlantic, like I see who's about to come in, like that's what makes me feel like it's not like trying to get it out the way. It's more so trying to figure out how we can keep up. But I do think what he said is right as far as it's not about the even whatever they about to do, it's not creation focused. It's more numbers and and get the revenue at a certain space every year type of vibe. And I think it's gonna be up to the the ones that are around and stay to kind of put that into what their music that they doing and put it out there.
A lot of money been spent, bro.
Oh, I'm well aware.
You know what I'm saying? So
well aware.
it's like when you look at the books, it's like that's the hardest part when you got to like sever ties with an artist, because it's like it's not even the fact that you're making a personal decision. It's like when you got shareholders and people that's just about the money, it's just like, bro, you got to cut it. Like, we could still work, you know what I'm saying? But it's like these resources that we had available at one point in time, they no longer available anymore because we didn't get a ROI. We didn't get return on investment.
So do you think that pushes the conversation for artists coming up? Should there be more of an effort and focus in the independent space and distribution space versus... You know how it is when we're out here and people are like, "Oh, I want to get signed. Sign me. I'm the hottest and the third." Like,
the artists need to be in the vision space because the thing that the artists hate these days is the content piece. And content is such a it's becoming like a taboo word because it's like it's not a gimmick to it. It's like whatever your version of content is that the people, everybody that can see and hear, they want to see and hear something. Just because you want to let them hear something, that's cool. But what if they want to see it and hear? What if they digest music differently? What if they got to get the visual to understand the audible type of thing?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah. Yep. You just gotta be, the artist just gotta be creative though.
For sure.
They just gotta be creative and just do things that stick out and make people remember them. And do their thing. Only thing about the cut part though is just, I just hope, good people don't lose jobs because there's some real good hard workers, people that really put their blood, sweat, and tears in the positions that they in. And, hopefully that situation don't affect them, because people got families and shit like that.
Yeah,
that's
sure.
the biggest thing. That's the biggest thing.
And then even on the artist side, like, don't let it just be like a measurable for you saying that you failed. Like,
It's a blessing in disguise for a few artists that's getting dropped because they gonna go crazy on the independent.
You were probably sitting in a space where like it was crowded, you were shelved, and now you have the freedom and opportunity to truly create and route like your space going forward. So yeah,
that's the thing. Don't if you about to get dropped, don't stop your momentum. Like, this is the time to turn up while you still got the lasting 90 days, 6 months of everybody not really understanding or knowing what's going on. So, like, to Joe's point, if you working it the right way and you can still get the music off, that'd be the problem though. Because all the resources disappear. So there's no more studio time. There's no more producers where the production is going to be taken care of or figured out with the legal team. Now you got to figure out everything. So them same dope songwriters you was working with, now they like, so I'm trying to go get through my publishing deal. So
who's registering your shit?
That speaks to what we was talking about earlier with just Jewel's. Like, you've been around all of these resources all this time. What have you learned?
Has he?
Yes.
He was a part of a
one
group
of the most legendary groups in hip hop
that was
history.
under a label that was distributed by another label.
But everybody else had an independent. But everybody else had an independent mindset. Everybody he was around had an independent mindset. From Cam to Jim to everybody.
Let me tell you something. Can I tell you something?
Yes.
As someone that does a good majority of the admin paperwork, right? You would be shocked at how much your most favorite person don't know about their checks.
No, I wouldn't be. Oh, yeah. I wouldn't be at all.
A lot of people just understand when something happened, I'm supposed to get paid. If you keep sending a person a check, no matter what the amount is,
they're never going to learn.
They're never going to ask a question.
Right.
Damn, I learn. You feel what I'm talking about?
To me, that's just irresponsible. That's irresponsible because if you're constantly on records saying how you the best, you got to practice. You got to practice. You got to get better. You got to sharpen your sword paws. You got to do all of these things to get better. And I just feel like a lot of artists, to your point earlier, like, this is the time to turn up. But if you've been reliant on your songwriters and your producers and all this time, and you haven't really learned how to figure that part of the game out, like, let's just take Wiz Khalifa or Currency or Larry June, for example. All of these artists have had label situations, got dropped, the situation didn't work out, and then they went the independent route and they turned the fuck up.
But the thing is, okay, it's not a thing of being reliant upon like those creatives. We're talking about songwriters, producers, and third, because the thing is, it's like when you're in a label system, we're more so putting the battery in the back of the situation that you already got going.
For sure.
If I have you with a songwriter, it's because I want a record.
Right.
I mean, there's a difference between a record and a song.
Absolutely.
You've been making songs all along because that's what got you in the door of this building. Now I want you to keep making songs, try to get better at the songs you're making. But you know what we're going to do? We finna try and slap some records on top of that bitch too to bring further visibility to what you're already making. So it's not a thing of like reliance upon that because you were already doing this all along. So it should never change.
But my question to that is, when you are putting the battery in the back of the artist and you hire these songwriters, what is the artist then doing? Is the song just, when you walk into the studio, the song just sitting on the table? Like,
everybody's process is different, but this is the thing. You communicate and interact with humans to create more human emotion and things that are relatable. You know what I'm saying? So having a songwriter doesn't mean you just sitting back eating sushi and they're like, all right, I'm done writing the song.
Okay.
But it could be a midst of a conversation. Like, in regard to like say a legacy act like a Wiz Khalifa, when it comes to like a major label, you're adding to legacy music, right? Now, once you've built an illustrious legacy, even when your music is in the sports world, right? How are you really going to top that? You know what I'm saying? So to a certain degree, you still are generating revenue, but it may not make sense to be a part of a major label system because the legacy and the brand awareness has already been built.
It's gonna carry itself.
So you can go independent of sorts, and then just continue to feed the flame a little bit, and you still gonna make your money.
I learn how to fish. That's all I'm saying. Learn how to fish.
This is to the Jewel statement, right? I think about all that I'm able to accomplish from my laptop present day.
Yes.
All the royalties, check route, and direct deposit. I could do all of that. Prior to the internet and this, that, and the third, I couldn't imagine how it was to get to your royalties in the world. A lot of paperwork, pencil and pen and mail and wait and all
Niggas
that.
is fucking up doing registrations in 2000, like on their own now. I could only imagine.
Let me tell you something. I see so many registrations where they might have the person on as a writer, but the side that matter, the publishing, it'd be nowhere near. Somebody that ain't all the publishing. It's crazy.
Who do we think is the next big three? So you got, the current big three, of course, we know Kendrick, Cole, Dot. No particular order.
I don't know if you can still say that. You feel what I'm talking about?
Who else is in the third spot?
Y'all were removing someone and putting Future in there, right?
No, it was only. Listen, when we talking about the big three, we could talk about lyrical, spherical, right? So with that, it's really just the one now. Like the sparring.
You
happened.
remove the boy
happened.
too.
The sparring happened. The sparring happened. The fight happened.
But that's just mean you. Well, when you lose a title fight, you become the next contender.
Well, you can't say the big three. You got to be like, well, who's the other? Who's 2 and 3?
I say big three
because we know who one is.
I say big three because it doesn't, to me, just fall on just like lyrical sparring. I'm just talking about like presence, power, impact, influence.
They're
over
the biggest,
like
still.
Those are the big three. But if you remove those big three, and I don't really want to talk about nobody too modern, but like, because the conversation why I had it there was like, I forgot who was talking about it. We were talking about like Wale's catalog and stuff like that. Oh, that's what it was. Joe Budden was talking about it. And he was saying like when the Sean album came out, because he was giving Sean flack about it, right? And he was like, he considered Sean to be in that next three after the big three. So like,
for sure.
Who are your thoughts about like what's the next three after the assumed big three that we've been talking about for years?
Sean got a lot of flack. So
well, to me, the next big three
good.
is like currently, like who doing something and who has potential to be like the nigga in the future. Because to me, Big Sean and people like them are they round out the 10.
Yeah.
If the 3 was a part of the top 10 and they the top 3, Sean's and certain people is rounding out the rest of the Wale's. They all a part of that to me. So to me, the new big 3 would be literally like new people, not new like.
So then, who's the new big 3 then?
We never heard of them.
Ain't
but
none.
Oh,
ain't none, bruh. Let me ask you something. Outside, like in hip hop, outside of cult following things, what has dropped in the last 90 days that has impacted the culture or pushed the culture forward or anything outside of Kendrick stuff?
Oh, in the past 90 days?
Not something you like, but I'm talking about something that's like.
That's why I said
well,
like
Boss Man D-Lo.
I was gonna say
D-Lo
too.
is probably like the biggest thing.
So my point is,
So the big 3 is Boss Man, Sexy Red, and
And Glow.
they Glow.
that's what I'm saying.
That's really it. Like,
And Glow, for sure.
And that's no flack to them because they've been giving us
No,
records.
listen, let me tell you
They've been
something.
giving us records.
Bossman D-Lo and Sexy Red are the king and queen of the situation right
Absolutely.
You putting Sexy over Glow? I mean, she's giving us
no.
three number ones.
She's doing arenas
3
right
number
now
ones,
without
bro.
Megan.
Listen,
She's doing
Arenas without Megan.
Who?
Sexy Red.
Well, she just did her
some of them
second
shits
show.
got canceled.
Yeah,
I got
a lot of her
all
shows
the
got
levels of
canceled.
world Glorilla. And
Some
I'm
of them
not
shits got
saying
canceled.
The fact that St. Louis
I'm not
bitch
saying
can
nothing,
have
but
it
That's what she
packed.
from.
the thing.
No, I'm saying
Sexy Red's
Folks ain't got shit to
run.
do in Missouri. You know that.
Sexy Red's run has been not saying flawless, but flawless.
Yeah, it
you
has.
feel me? Glow's run has been super impressive and motivating because there was a moment of silence and then she came back dominating like how she is now.
When was the moment of silence?
When they
Glow.
tried to make her sexy, when I never forget when she came out on that stage.
First of all, Gloria is sexy. I don't know what you're talking about.
Bro.
Now, yes.
I don't dabble in mouth. So I can't do nothing. I can't do nothing with nothing.
It's crazy we talk about Sexy
Gloria,
Red.
you sexy.
Yeah, for sure.
Sexy Red and Glow as like, you know, like the hottest, but and we ain't saying nothing about the real big dog. Yeah, that's
Lotto,
the big dog
yeah.
right there.
Okay. Yeah.
I think she's the most.
Lotto is on Cardi head.
I think that Lotto is the most skilled and most. She will be here.
I agree.
Sexy, I can't say that. And then I think Glow falls right behind Lotto.
This is the thing. Lotto has accomplished way more on a commercial level.
Yeah.
And she's been in the marketplace longer than the other two.
Yes.
So the thing about her, she's who she is, but she's kind of playing the game. These are like what we talking about with Sexy Red and Glow. It's kind of like the hot club street thing that's cracking right now. Lotto has done all kind of major level platinum. Mariah Carey, like she done did a lot. You know what I'm saying? Sexy Red ain't stopped since she hit the block with, you feel me, Pound Town.
She done had a baby and all.
Well,
What you mean? Well, she done kept it moving.
no. Give me a record outside of Big Energy that falls in that space that you're talking about.
Big Mama.
What?
Big Mama is not Big Energy. Come on, cut it out.
Not the one with.
Are you crazy?
Big Mama is not Big Energy,
Yes, it
bro.
is.
It's definitely
definitely not, bro.
definitely not.
Yes, it is.
It's definitely not.
It's not a
Yes.
pop
Are
record,
you
dog.
fucking serious?
pop
It's
record.
not,
Oh my
bro.
gosh.
It's not a
You
pop
talking
record, dog.
about like global recognition, and niggas in Istanbul ain't talking about no motherfucking Big Mama.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
That's tripping.
Well, you lying like
Yes,
a pavement.
they
What are you
are.
Oh,
talking
you saying
about,
because
bro?
of TikTok?
What? No.
Why are you saying that?
It's on. It's so that record is not charted.
No,
Bro, you gotta, bro. It's not Big Energy,
No,
though, bro.
it's not Big Energy, bro. What are we talking about?
Big Energy's a
number
pop
one
record,
record in the
dog.
I understand
Bro.
what Big Energy is.
But you don't understand that Big Mama ain't that though. It's a dope record, but it ain't
It's a
that.
dope record. Nobody's knocking
so let me
it.
ask this question: How long did it take Big Energy to get to the level that y'all saying? How long?
It was a slow grind. It was a slow grind.
So, Big Mama is not on that slow grind.
No, it's not.
Y'all
Nowhere
niggas tripping.
near.
Y'all niggas tripping. Okay.
You know what this is? This is a prime example of people going off of social conversation, bro.
I'm going on what I hear on the radio, bro. I listen to the radio,
Bro,
I listen to
no.
the radio.
Okay,
You're in
that's
Atlanta,
cool.
though.
I listen to satellite radio,
Bro, what
I
I'm trying
listen
to
to
tell
satellite radio.
If you
Every
check the
radio is
stats
Atlanta.
on it, bro, it's not even timing the shoe.
No, time out. Hold on. Go back to your point. What you said? Every radio is Atlanta.
Atlanta influences everything. We're like, if it play here, it play everywhere, for sure.
So what? So that's not proving my point. It's playing
No,
everywhere. What are you talking? I don't understand.
Bro,
I don't
it's
understand what
just-
y'all saying.
I think he's saying
Bro,
Big Mama not
is not
playing
even
here.
put it on the floor, bro.
Why it's not playing here? Yes, it is.
It's not even as big as put it on the floor, bro. If you want to be frank.
Okay.
By the way, it's definitely not.
Okay.
Where the remix at? Exactly. Let me tell you another song that's going crazy for her too. The song she talking about, Brokey.
Brokey, yeah.
That's just like Big Mama. You feel me? Like social currency of the song ain't the same as the streams. Like they ain't finna come in as nowhere near Big Energy.
We're saying Big Energy is what it is now because it developed over
No,
time.
I will say it
over
at
time.
that point in
it
time,
was a
bro.
pop record. It was a big pop
Bro,
record. What are you
it
talking
passed
about?
out at number 3 on the Hot 100. They went and put Mariah Carey on it.
He got
It was
the
a
facts.
global recognized record. I got the facts because Kodak was like a number or 2 above it. Because that was when Super Gremlin came out. So it's like, nah, bro. Nah.
That's crazy. You're not from Florida.
Man,
I'm not from
do
Florida.
y'all feel
No,
like,
I'm from Miami.
Y'all feel like the female?
That's what the Miami niggas are saying.
I feel like the female rap genre is still thriving and it's still like
I do.
for sure.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be
absolutely.
the first time we see a female or females mentioned in the conversation we were just having in the big 3.
Give me your top 5 females right now.
No order.
Oh, yeah.
Glow, Lotto, Sexy Red, Doja Cat. That's 4.
That's 4.
And what's the other little chick name? The other little skinny one. What's Benzino's daughter?
Oh,
Coyle Ray?
Yeah.
That's a good one. That's a
Okay.
good one. You?
Let me get the first 4 from my man. What my man said over here. But then I wanna put Doechii in there, man. I like how she rocking.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to go Lotto, Big Glow, Sexy Red. I like Mona Leo.
Mona
Leo.
I think she's creeping up the joint. And
He worked that down Julio record.
yes, he definitely did. And number 5, you gotta get Rhapsody, man. She the only one that's representing. Still, she around around the
Niggas
globe.
got
I
on me
love
about
Rhapsody, man.
I don't regularly. I love Rhapsody.
I love
by the way.
Rhapsody, bro.
By the way, I do.
I had the 5 had to be
Y'all must
somebody
know her
represent
personally.
something.
Yeah, no.
Y'all ain't saying nothing crazy.
You said,
I
wait,
love
wait.
Rhapsody. I love rap. I love Rhapsody.
Y'all must see her at the cookout. All
She
right.
is.
Rhapsody,
She is what
that's the queen.
female rap is
Skill
supposed
wise,
to be.
she's
She's what female rap is supposed to be.
skill wise, she's up there.
It's
You said she's
2024.
what?
She is what female rap is supposed to be.
I think
It's where it's headed.
I think that's where female rap's heading.
Oh,
That's
hell
what
no.
rap
After the wavy,
These
it's
hoes
gonna be
naked.
that.
No.
After the wavy, it's gonna be that.
I think that what's her name is the perfect crossroads of where female rap
what's
should
her
be
name?
going. Is Doechii.
Jochi, yes.
There we go.
Because she could
That's how I see
spit
Doechii.
like Rhapsody.
Yeah.
But she can be a fucking
Well,
pop
yeah,
icon.
She gets branding.
So it's
yeah.
like
so when you say she could be a pop icon, what
But
are you
those
really
is what
saying?
I mean,
I'm feeling like she could. You know who I always called her? And I'm not a colorist, but she's the dark skinned Doja.
Oh shit.
Doechii?
yes,
Cat,
she's the dark skinned Doja Cat.
I respect that.
And that's where I can see her
Rhapsody
going.
don't have that?
No, bro, come on. And she's amazing.
She don't.
She's amazing. I love Rhapsody. She's
Still got the
amazing. But
branding
nah, come on,
like
bro.
Okay.
Doja
Nah.
and Doechii has.
What do you mean branding when you said it?
Meaning, like the aesthetic, like just having your whole like brand down. How we be talking about Sexy Red away from how she dressed. How you just said the last show about
Okay.
Shabuzi, like that whole thing.
Got you.
Yeah.
Got you.
And the demo that taps into the demo that listens to Rhapsody, like, you know, it's of a certain age, bro.
I was
So
about to say something else.
so it's like
She
it
too
goes.
old to be in the top 5.
No, hell no. What I'm
okay,
saying
okay,
is,
okay.
it's like once we get to talking about a consumer of a certain age, now we talking about people that's like too busy to listen to music, and if they not listening to music, you're not streaming. So it's like all these other acts, you hearing them everywhere. Like
Yeah.
it's a difference. So
I
that,
will give,
that doesn't knock her at all.
Honorable mention to Anicia though.
Anisha Cole.
Anisha is dope. And Anisha is an example of relatability and social currency.
I feel like she the female Larry June.
I can see what planet that comes from.
Yeah, I see where you going.
If you
I
listen
see
to her rap-
Caribou more like that.
Caribou.
Anisha is bigger. Anisha can be bigger. Anisha
Yeah.
like the round-the-way girl. Like,
Yeah.
I rock with Carrie, but you know what y'all think about that situation, man? Because I feel like I don't know. It's like it'd be too soon. Like
It's entirely too soon. She was an EA that wanted to rap, and they threw some lines on her.
let it be what it's gonna be until it get off the ground.
Yeah.
Like let's get somewhere. Like
Yeah.
there's no leverage built,
Now you swimming.
and now it's messy. Don't nobody really wanna, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
There's always usually one reason why a male and a female is at odds.
And we are well aware of that.
Y'all messy.
How?
boy.
That's real life.
Y'all are outspoken, boy. Outspoken.
This is a podcast.
Okay,
So we gonna speak out.
So do y'all? I want to close out by just asking, like, do y'all have any, like, some of the stuff that y'all got coming? Is there anything that you can kind of give us a, little sneak, little throw out there, like,
General manager.
yeah, Jim Ranger, come on.
everybody affiliated and associated with the brand Generation Now is on the way. If you can think of the name that's attached to the brand, it's on the way. Sooner than later. That's what I can tell you. Watch what comes next.
Backwoods in stores right now.
Okay.
Everywhere.
Generation Now, Backwoods.
Nobody.
You know what I mean?
It's the first record label with their own branded pack with Backwoods. I went down to the Dominican Republic and seen the factory. It's crazy.
What part of DR?
DR.
Because that's I'm from.
Okay,
So,
yeah, man. Listen, I was just shocked to see everybody black and they just speak Spanish.
Yeah.
But it's going down. The parking lot full of mopeds and bicycles.
Yeah, of course.
There's no cars out there. They trapping. Nobody's making 30 bands a year at all. It's crazy. It's trapping.
I get it. Shout out to
Global
Santo
traffic.
Domingo, Sosua, all that good shit down there, bro. I love it.
We got the Streets is Watching radio show. Come on, Sirius Satellite every Friday.
Yep.
107.9 every Saturday. You know what I mean? Shout out to, of course, DJ Drama, Don Cannon, my boy TC. They also added a new member, Manny Supreme.
Okay.
Shout out to my boy Manny Supreme.
Nice.
We working on the Gangsta Grills freestyles. That's coming soon too. So be on the lookout for that.
Yeah. Drawn with the project. But also, I was finna say, I ain't gonna announce everything we got, but I was finna say something though that we got coming. Dang, I was just thinking about it.
Say it anyway. Whisper it in the mic.
October 27th.
Oh,
One Music Fest. We got the main stage, DJ Drama and Friends.
Oh, yeah.
We got a bunch of people bringing out. They announced 3 of them already.
Emphasis on the and friends.
I enjoyed Drama Set last year. It was something to see.
And you know, we definitely came together and made that happen. Last year was definitely a dope moment, and this one is gonna be even better with us closing out. So you know, we gotta pull out the stops closing out. And
y'all on Saturday or Sunday?
Sunday the 27th.
Yes. Okay. Good.
Yeah.
My man
But
is coordinating some joints for that right
They split they almost making you go both days. Cause I think
you got to.
Yeah, man. But they done sold out
Too
of
many dope
the
people,
2-day
bro.
tickets.
Too many dope
The 2-day
people.
tickets sold out already.
That's like last year. We performed on Sunday. I had to go Saturday just to see the show.
Yeah, I went to the Sunday show last year because I think Doc closed. He was the headliner.
Yeah.
The one thing I learned: don't wear the good shoes.
Oh no, hell no. Oh, and don't wear black shoes either that you care about because it's
Don't wear
What?
nothing.
It's over.
Oh, it's
Don't
over.
wear
So y'all
nothing you
saying
care
don't wear
about.
no shoes?
Huh?
Y'all saying don't wear no shoes?
No, you
no,
gotta
just
wear
wear
whatever.
wear your
whatever.
PE shoes.
Listen,
Yeah, wear the beat up forces or something.
if you was gonna go walk the belt line, put them on.
Yeah, for sure. Because if you wear all black shoes, you're kicking up
I
dust.
think that's festival etiquette because my homegirl told me that's how Coachella
It's more
was.
dirt than grass at Piedmont. in
Whatever the
certain
next
areas.
pair of shoes that's gonna be retired, let
Them
this
the
be
hoes
his
you
last
putting on.
hurrah. Yeah, that's what it is.
Put them
today.
on. I did before we close. I had a conversation with so I got some rapper homeboys or whatever, and we was talking about the it factor, right, in the artist. In your definition or in your point of view, what is the it factor for an artist?
For me, it's the feeling that's unexplainable. It's kind of like one of them things where like they walk in the room and all 4 of us just look at each other like who is that? Like, or what's going on with that? Like, because if it was something that you could just name a list, if you got these things, you got the it factor, then everybody will be trying to attempt to have the it factor. It's actually the ones with the it factor is the ones that don't even know they got it. They don't even realize they have it. They're just being naturally they self, and everyone's gravitating to them. So that's usually when I see it.
Similar, it's in the spirit. You know what I'm saying? Like when they walk in, it's almost like the spirit and the vessel that a person in, the spirit be trying to get out and like show you something. Like they may not even have it figured out. It's something that they can't even see. It's just how they exist type of thing.
Yeah.
Like, it's a spirit.
It'd be the things that you can't quantify too. Like one of your favorite guys that you mentioned was like somebody I used to bang the table about, and that's Isaiah Falls. Mm-hmm. And I was talking about him early, and it was just like it made sense because can you name?
Yeah, this nigga's funny.
Yo, my nigga been throwing all kind of little. I'll be like, yo, that boy said it was no better word choice, guys.
Banging the
said
table.
pause?
No, he said
banging the table.
banging the table.
Time though, it's been some other. It's so long. I'm like, yo, it's a lot
But
of
this the thing,
questionable.
he been over here saying it under his breath
I was
like,
just
whoa,
like,
hey,
I don't
yo.
want to go there, but it's like, bruh, at the end of the show now, I used to bang the table about this. It's like, really, dog?
Is bang the table really a pause though?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
I didn't think it was.
I think bang the table
If you
reaching,
say-
bro.
you know
I
what
didn't
it
say it
mean,
was
like-
a pause. Listen,
Nah.
to be clear, you never heard a pause. I was just questioning, like, bang the table. Like,
Yeah, if you sitting at
okay, my
the
fault.
round table.
My fault. We digressed. Back to your point. I'm sorry.
Anyways, bro, like outside of the fucking song being amazing, like him as an artist, like he's from Florida. I can't tell you the last time I could think of a singer from the state of Florida. So that's like a void. And then I always say, okay, we're coming from an era of
It
trap.
might be Jay Sheen.
Like
Jay
trap.
Sheen might be the last singer from
Jesus Christ.
Jay Sheen.
Jay Sheen.
Real shit.
And we don't have any like R&B males got to a place of just like niggas is too cool, niggas too pretty, but we didn't have a fucking like hood nigga like the Jaheems, the early Trey Songz.
I take
like
so,
Jennings.
no,
you know,
Pleasure
like
P.
So like
say
there's a
Pleasure P.
void.
Nah.
No, we can say Pleasure P. You can say Pleasure P.
That's
Singer
from Florida.
From Florida. Singer from Florida.
Singer from Florida.
Yeah,
Okay.
singer from Florida.
I mean,
I know you know what I'm saying.
No. What you thought I said?
Like a thug, a hood nigga that can
Never.
sing, bro. No. But yeah, he was a singer from Florida. You're right. So
you Pleasure P hard, bro. You know, I used to bang the table about him.
All right, so who was the last question. Last artist that if we can kind of pinpoint them now, that you knew they had the it factor and then it showed to be proved.
Jack Harlow, Dark Knight.
Facts.
Seen that video, seen them glasses. I said, it's something about this guy. And that ain't just because he with us, but that's the real talk. My first day on the job, they put him like in front of me and said, do you think we should sign him? And I guess they were just trying to see what I would say because they already knew what they was going to do. But I was like, hell the fuck yeah.
Same. Like it was the confidence and knowing that, like knowing him this entire ride, he had this.
Now that's it.
That's a boss.
Knowing him this entire ride.
And then you double back on it too. No, fuck. That was wild.
Y'all reaching. I couldn't even get my compliment off. You feel me? Y'all reaching, cuz. Oh my God. Anyway. Yeah, he 100, man. Get y'all. What the hell? They was just out here waiting. Like,
that was crazy though.
That's it.
That was kind of crazy.
Yeah, okay, bang the table, cool. But then along this ride, okay, cool. Don't mention no shit about amusement parks then. God damn.
Last segment, man. Shit you said. Of course, y'all know this part of the show, right?
This shit,
you know.
yeah. This is crazy.
Teddy, you said this was very, very disrespectful, brother. You said, don't nothing make me say fuck them kids more than getting stuck behind a school bus that keeps stopping.
nah, that shit aggravating, bro. Fuck them kids, bro.
What you got against the babies, man?
Throw them hoes like with Simba off Pride Rock, bro. Like when you got somewhere to go and you behind a motherfucking school bus and that bitch just keep fucking stopping.
It is annoying.
Nah, Plan B them motherfuckers, bro. Like,
That's according to where you live at. You on that one road lane in Snellville, cuz.
nah, bro.
Nah, APS got a lot of school buses. I ain't gonna lie. They got a lot of fucking school buses.
Yo, and then when the little stop sign come out on the side, so you really can't go around.
You bet
that thing.
not. There's cameras on all them buses now.
Nah, bro.
Yeah, and they will send you.
You
a
don't even
ticket.
want that smoke because
Yeah,
then what
no.
if a kid do some silliness? Now you up here. I was in a rush.
Yeah.
Okay. I ain't even gonna hold you, bro. I had yours, but that shit got I can't find it in my damn saves, bro.
I'm saved this week.
I'll let you be saved this week, bro. Goddamn.
Is it something that, like when you see him say it,
Say
you like
it.
this is the one, or do you like go back and review?
It depends. Like because I
Okay.
tweet way more than him. Go ahead.
Black Mama China look like she itch a lot.
She do though.
You don't want no Tokyo tea?
No. You ever seen Black China Mama?
Yeah, I seen the video where she had like a leg.
Oh
cut.
my!
Cake, though. I
She
ain't gonna
just
cap.
look dirty.
She got yams though.
So let me ask y'all, if it was Black China Mama or Rick Ross baby mama,
I'm going Tia.
I'm going China Mama.
Tia look
China
clean.
Mama for sure.
Tia looks clean.
She
got-
also looked like she'll bite the fuck out
That's
you.
fine.
no, but Tia
You
look
didn't
like
see her fart on that 20 versus 1
Ooh.
shit?
I'm all right
Tia
with
Cat.
that. I'm all right with that. I ain't gonna lie.
Listen, you can't say shit like that.
Yo,
Have you seen
I
Black
used to
China
get into
Mama?
a little chick about that.
My whole thing is she looked like she's gonna perform.
Who?
Who?
Yeah.
She like she gonna perform.
Oh yeah.
Definitely
Yeah.
sucking dick for sure.
She got, but we've seen it.
It's unhinged. Yeah.
It's documented. We've seen that. That's during the whole 50 Cent and
Power.
Ross thing. He released the sex tape. I think she was getting dug in on the couch or something like that.
Definitely was.
I definitely remember that.
I remember
Vividly.
that, but I had no idea that was Tia.
Yes,
That's crazy.
that was her.
Okay.
That's before
That was the
tea.
reason.
That's
Yeah.
that's why the whole shit
damn.
got out of hand. But nah, Black China Mama look like it's crumbs in her bed. I ain't even gonna lie. Like she eat in her bed and she don't She don't do that.
And she got all that money. She ain't fixed that. She ain't like close
on,
that
bro.
up.
It's
You
just-
feel what I'm saying? Get that
yeah.
together.
I don't like that.
She got
But
a
yeah.
hallway in her mouth.
But good brothers, thank y'all again for joining us, man.
Yes, sir.
This is the Audio Dope Podcast. I'm your boy, way more fly than you.
It's your boy Teddy.
Royce Monroe.
There you go.
Willie Joe.
Appreciate y'all for listening, man.